Hi, FlossTube friends. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Yet again tonight on technically it is May 9th at 12:40 a.m. in the morning. I haven't gone to bed yet, so for me it's technically still 5/8/2025, May 8th, Thursday. And I just finished recording and uploading my next FlossTube video for you. And I realized as I was sitting here, kind of just, getting ready to wind down for the night, that I forgot to share my haul with you on my video. So this is part two of my video installment from tonight for FlossTube number 190. This is part two. And this is my haul, y'all, video. So I have a stack of stuff that I need to share with you today. So, anyway, so we're going to start off. This is haul. So you've probably, you know, if you watched any of my videos going forward, welcome to my channel, by the way. If you're just seeing this video for the first time, this is my channel where I talk about my love of cross stitch crafts and just other life updates in general. So, anyway, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you'll find some inspiration here on my channel to maybe start a new craft or to like it enough that you'll subscribe and become a good friend. So welcome in and sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the haul that I have to share with you. If you watched any of my other videos in the past, including some of the ones that Mom and I do together around the holidays, around Christmas time, we unbox the Mo Sale 12 Days of Christmas boxes for you. And so I buy fabric and stuff from Mo Sale, which is a Facebook group. Mo Bittner dyes fabrics and flosses and shares all kinds of stuff with everybody on Facebook. And I have purchased some Mo Sale flosses that were up for sale. So on Saturdays on their Facebook group, they offer up flosses, hand-dyed flosses that they personally dye for sale on their Facebook group. And me please, they have a certain limited amount of colors available, and you me please on the colors. And once they're sold out, they're gone. Sometimes they re-dye them, but you can, that's how you select your things. So normally I buy their silk flosses because I really love their silks. Their silks are wonderful. And normally I buy the 120 yard tanks of floss. So a couple weeks ago, I ordered a couple of colors that they put up for sale. So I wanted to share my Mo Sale floss with you that I got from a couple of weeks ago. So this one is called Ferdinand. And this is a really pretty, that is actually pretty true to the colors, actually. So it goes from like a turquoise into a blue and then into a purple. Really pretty. It's called Ferdinand. This one is called Tulips. So this is kind of more of an orange, red, and green. Orange, red, and green. That's pretty true to color. And then this one was really pretty. They didn't have any 120 yard skeins of it, so they had 17.4 when I went to order this. They only had some of the 17.4 yard skeins of the floss in this colorway, so I got enough to I got 6 skeins of this to make up about 120 yards of the floss. And this is called Flora. So they also did new labeling. So this is called Flora. They also did new labeling and new tags for their flosses. So if you go to Mo Sale on Facebook, you can get, you can follow them, and on Saturdays they post new flosses for sale. But this is Flora. So I'll show you a skein of that. Really beautiful rainbow colors. And this is all silk floss. So it's really nice and really soft. So these were the silk colors that I most recently got from Mo Sale. So 3 colors. Really nice. Thank you, Mo, for that. I am also currently in the Be Stitch Me Fabric of the Month Club. I get 40 count Verdal in quarter yard um, sections. And this is the April Fabric of the Month. This one is called Wild Bouquet. It looks a little washed out in the video, but it's kind of a bluish greenish color. Let me go ahead and open this up. This is a 40 count Verdal, and their 40 count Verdal fabric is like butter to stitch with. I love stitching on their 40 count Verdal. Love it. But the color is going to look a little washed out. Oh, not really. Actually, that's looking pretty good. It's kind of like a blue and green. A little more blue on the one end. But
Yeah. One bottle, right? Out.
so that is Be Stitch Me's Fabric of the Month for April, called Wild Bouquet. Let me get this in the bag. All right. So this is also from Mo Sale. I picked up some fabric recently from a sale that they had. This is 20 count Lugana, a 28 by 22 piece. This isn't named, it is just numbered. So there's a really pretty thing. This is from Mo Sale. This is a $20 piece of fabric. This is very, very nice, very, very lovely fabric. Look at that color, really nice. And this is a 22 count or 20 count. Is this 20 count? This is 20 count. But look at that fabric. Look at that. Very nice fabric. This might be just number 20. This is not 20 count. This is, oh yeah, it is 20 count. Then I got a piece of a 25 count Lugana from the same sale. This is a 28 by 18 piece of 25 count Lugana. I thought this color was just beautiful too. Really nice colorway. Really nice. So this also comes from Mo Sale. I don't have too much Mo Sale fabric. This might actually be my only Mo Sale fabric. I don't remember if I have any more. But anyway, so that came I think it might have been the same weekend that I ordered the floss, actually, but that was the Mo Sale floss in fabric that I got most recently. So the rest of this actually came from the Spring Stitchin' in Warren, Ohio. These were from the freebie table at the retreat. So I just kind of picked them up and brought them home with me. Yeah, I think all of these are freebie things. Yep, yep. Yep. So all of these are freebies that I picked up from the Spring Stitch-In retreat. So this first piece is Bent Creek. This is the patriotic branch called Liberty Bell Squirrel. So in this has basically all of the bits to complete. This first one is just this part. So you can see the branch extends out. Then it came with the second part. This is the Eagle of Freedom. And then it also came with the third part called the White House, the White Bird House. Yeah, it's called the White Bird House. So I have basically all three pieces of that, including the buttons and notions that go on here. So I have all three pieces of this. I thought this was really cute. So I picked this up from the freebie table. So I have this to stitch on. Don't really have too many patriotic things, but the thing that fell on the floor This was all these, like I said, all these were on the freebie table. This is from the trilogy. The trilogy is no longer putting out patterns. So the anytime you see the trilogy patterns, snatch them up. So this is called Winter Spots. Little teeny itty bitty thing. Come on, there we go. Winter Spots. It has a snowman down here that you're not going to be able to see because it washes out. But this is called Winter Spots by the trilogy. This one uses Gentle Arts and Weeks Dye Works flosses. The stitch count is 55 by 55, so this will be a really quick stitch. I thought that was really cute. This one is a Lizzie Kate. This is a Flip It series, free snowman, some assembly required. I thought this was really cute. Free snowman, some assembly required. It's a Lizzie Kate. It's called Six Fat Men. Free snowman, some assembly required, Six Fat Men. This is a little heart and hand kit, and it even comes with the pumpkin button. So there's the little pumpkin button from, I assume, Jabco. This is heart and hand. It's called the Great White Pumpkin. That was really cute. This was for free. Did they start stitching it? Yeah, they started the stitch. So the stitch was already started on this. So there was 3 stitches put in it. It doesn't look like the floss is in here. They probably took out the floss. So I'm going to need to, I'm going to need to source the floss for this. And I'm not sure what kind of linen this is, but they did put in 3 stitches on the fabric. So I'm going to have to source the floss, but the pumpkin, I did get the pumpkin button. And that's it. So I will have to source the floss for this, but that'll be really cute. It'll be a really cute stitch with the pumpkin. Then this was on the freebie table. Country Cottage Needleworks, 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. That's going to be really cute. Stitch with DMC and Classic Colorworks. Cricket collection. By the Cross-Eyed Cricket. This is called Woolen Sheep. The sheep are really cute. Woolen Sheep by Vicki Hastings. Look at those sheep, you guys. Those sheep are really cute. Cricket collection. Another Cricket collection. This one is called Vintage Eggs, designed by Vicki Hastings. This is number 336. Cricket collection. So I'm adding to my Cricket collection thing. Are these all full coverage? Yes, these are all full coverage eggs. They're all full coverage eggs. So there's that. Then this is the Prairie Schooler, Johnny Appleseed, book number 9. It's a Prairie Schooler, so I picked it up. Really cute. This one is Mill Hill, All About Santa. It's a Mill Hill book. They have some really cute Santa patterns in here. Figured it? Heck, I'll pick it up. Yeah, really cute. It almost has a... I guess not. I kind of really liked this one down here, 'Twas the Night. This is an Erica Michaels pattern with the buttons. This is called Button Seasons. To everything a season. If the hat fits, wear it. So these are year-round things. Designs for counter cross stitch. Buttoned seasons. To everything a season. And if the hat fits, wear it. And it comes with the buttons. So this was free. It's cute. I hadn't really looked at this, but it's an Erica Michaels designs. So you get to stitch To Everything a Season. That'll be really cute. Might be a double pattern. Stony Creek Collection, Winter Magic. Little booklet. Winter Magic. So look at the snowman. The kid's building the snowman. Really cute. And then there's also those ones on the back. Look at that little snowman down there. He's cute. It's a Stony Creek. And this one is a pattern, and it's based on A Christmas Carol. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but this was purchased at Keepsakes. It says, Marley was dead to begin with, and so we begin our ghostly tale of holiday cheer. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this stitch along. Your amazing love and support has made this a Merry Christmas indeed. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. There is not a set reading schedule for this stitch along due to the short length of the novel. Please finish the reading by our one and only discussion day, December 20th. Attached, you will find a black and white chart. Please start at the center of your fabric. Remember, all of the empty space on the chart will be filled in during the other parts of our SAL, so do not change the position of the pattern on your fabric or the other parts may not fit. You will need a piece of fabric measuring 8 by 8 inches for 14 count or 28. The model was stitched using hand-dyed 28 count Monaco. Recommended fabrics included white or any very light neutral. You can find dyeing instructions on the Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts FlossTube channel. So I will have to check them out, but this is a stitch along. I didn't really look into this because it's a kind of a black and white pattern. I don't know if they just printed off the whole thing. God bless us. God bless us, everyone. Bah humbug. So this one is, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. And then A Christmas Carol. I'm not sure that I have all the bits and pieces for this. So I'm going to have to go and look this up. Marley was dead to begin with, and so we begin our ghostly tale of a holiday cheer. So I'm going to have to look this up on the Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts FlossTube channel to see if I can get the remaining parts of it. So I'm assuming this is a Christmas Carol stitch along. I'll have to also see if I can get a picture of that because I have no idea what it is. And the last thing I picked up from the freebie table at the Spring Stitch In was Stitch In Val stuff. This is called Snowman Trilogy. These are really cool. That's Val Stuff Snowman Trilogy. Really cute. And these will be really quick stitches. You could probably stitch these in a weekend. 18 count flax cork with crescent colors. Yep. And wildflowers. Crescent colors and wildflowers also converted to DMC and anchor. And I also use Jabco buttons. It looks like there's each one of them, like there's a little holly button on this Santa and a holly button on this snowman or snowman here, the snowman here. And then there's like some other little like buttons for the snowman. Yep. Couple of different holly buttons on there, but stitching Val stuff. So that was the free stuff that I got off the free table at the Spring Stitch-In in March that Mom and I went to. This is a pattern from Autumn Lane Stitchery that I ordered from the Nashville Needlework Market through Cross My Heart. So this came in and I picked this up when Mom and I went to register for Camp Got a Stitch 2 Saturdays ago. This is Autumn Lane Stitchery, the Jolly Trio. This was a Nashville Needlework Market release. I thought they were really cute. I really like the cat I really like the cat in the window. And the fox. The fox is just too cute. The sand is cute too, but the cat and the fox are just really stinking cute. I am part of the Shannon Christine Designs subscriber Facebook group. And so we pay a monthly fee and then we get patterns ahead of time that are released to the subgroup for free before they're released to the public. And this was a spring one that was released. Coffee puts a spring in your step. This is spring coffee. So we printed this off. That's really cute. I am also at the fall stitching retreat last year in Warren, Ohio, that Mom and I went to. Several of the ladies in the back, including I forget her name. They were stitching on this Teresa Kogut hometown stitch along that you can get through Teresa Kogut's Patreon page, but you have to be a Patreon member in order to get this pattern. Teresa Kogut started releasing this pattern in January of 2024, and they were some of the ladies were stitching on this. This is called Hometown. It is the Patreon Tier 4 mystery stitch along, and we got the most recent release for April. And this is what the stitch along is. This is through Teresa Kogut's Patreon. So I am paid on a tiered 4 Patreon for Teresa Kogut to get the hometown stitch along. So this was the April release. We have 8 more. We have 2 sets of 4 across the bottom here that are coming out through December 2025. So we have 8 more months of the stitch along to come out. I think once the stitch along is over, I am probably going to stop, depending on what she does with her tier 4 members. I may actually stop. I haven't picked out fabric. Well, I have fabric picked out. I'm going to be stitching on Grace Notes fabric for this because I liked the fabric selection that one of the other ladies was stitching on. So Corinne from Grace Notes Fabric was at the fall stitching retreat. So I bought a piece of fabric from her that matched one of the other ladies that was working on this. And I think this is all charted in DMC colors. Yeah, it's all charted in DMC colors, but several people have swapped out some like weeks in Gentle Arts and Color and Cotton, different variegated things to make the houses stand out and whatnot. Oh, I may, when I go to kit this up to finally start it, I may actually swap out some of the houses. Now, the interesting thing is, I have been going to the Pinker and Pumpkin blog online. I will put a link to them down below. Pinker and Pumpkin, the lady that publishes her blog every few days, she puts up free saltbox house patterns, and all kinds of other free cross stitch patterns on her blog. And I found her saltbox patterns, I think about 3 years ago. And 2 years ago, I stitched the candy cane or the candy corn house. Really loved it. Really easy to stitch. And I have been really I'm not a primitive stitcher, but I have been getting into the saltbox kind of look. And this kind of goes along with that. So when I saw the lady stitching on this, I was like, you know what? I have to have that. So I joined Teresa Kogut's Patreon as a tier 4 subscriber in November of last year, so I could get the stitch along. I don't know if I'll continue with the Patreon once the stitch along is fully released, but anyway, this is where we have so far. Just kind of wanted to show that. Got the latest issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. There's some really cute patterns in here for spring, including a Santa punch needle. So they have Santa. Really neat. I'm not going to show you every thing in here. This one is called Hey Peeps by Deanna Carter of Cherry Hill Stitchery. Look how cute that is, the little chicks in their eggs. But if you have this tulips punch needle is really pretty. So if you have the the print subscription to Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. You can also download all the back issues of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine since inception. Look at this beetle. It's a punch needle. That beetle is really pretty. So I have access to all of the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazines, the downloads of them. So that is a benefit about being a print subscriber. Look at this cat. It's called the Bloomin' Cat. Lisa Berberet of Happy Cat Stitchery. I'm not going to do a flip through of the entire thing. This is April Showers by Barbara Anna Astre Mendez. Look at that. Look at the bunnies. April Showers. Ooh. And then Spring Blooms by Amanda Corbett of Starlight Stitching Co. Look at that. That's really pretty too. So some neat patterns in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. This is the spring 2025 spring issue of the magazine. Then I also picked up, right before Joann's closed, I picked up the World of Cross Stitching magazine. Right before one of our Joann's closed around here. This is the trying to find it. I don't know. This is the issue number 353, special 2024. It did come with a free gift. You get this festive gnome bobble kit. I thought the gnome was really cute. So you get everything that you need to stitch the gnome. One of the reasons why I picked this magazine up, in the World of Cross Stitching magazine, what is her name? I can't think of her name. All right, I have to look this up. Bear with me just a minute. Oh, okay, you're gonna tell me where it is. So, of course, I have to go there. 8635, page 35. Part of the reason why I picked up this magazine is because in the World of Cross Stitching magazine, Doreen Jones is doing a stitch along for 2025, and it is called an interactive calendar design. So after this pattern was released, they released the center motif and the frame for all the months. So in all the other next issues, Doreen Jones is publishing the calendar stitch along, and I have a goal of wanting to do this. So this is probably going to be a start for me in 2025 once I get it all kitted up. So you will get the plates, the monthly plates here in the middle that you stitch separately. But in this issue is the mandala in the middle and then the frame for all the months going around the outside. And then starting in the next issue after that, you will get all the months. So there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So this is by Doreen Jones. So I am probably going to stitch that. That's the whole reason why I picked up this issue of the magazine. You can get the World of Cross Stitching magazine if you're in the US and you have library cards and your library is part of the Libby system using the Libby app. You can get the World of Cross Stitching magazines through the Libby app. So I am in the process of downloading these from Libby and printing and saving them because I had a subscription to the World of Cross Stitch magazine, but I let it lapse. One of the other things in here that was really neat were these ornaments, Bright and Bold by Poppy Benner. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a full flip through of the World of Cross Stitch magazine. I just wanted to show you that they have the Doreen Jones stitch along now in the World of Cross Stitch magazine um, that I am probably going to jump in and work on this year. A lot of really cute Christmas smalls. This is by Cheryl McKinnon. So they have all these little Christmas smalls. They have these ones. Then they have, come on, flip. And they have these Christmas smalls. Yep. Cheryl McKinnon is from Tiny Modernist. So these are all Tiny Modernist patterns that you can get from the magazine. Really, really cute. Yep. Really neat. The Doreen Jones patterns are the ones that I'm going on. And that is all I have for haul. So I'm really glad that you stopped by. I'm adding this tonight to the to my YouTube channel, so hopefully you will find some inspiration. But that is all my haul that I forgot to include in my most recent YouTube video that just went up before this one did. So enjoy, and we will see you soon. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. And yeah, click the subscription button below and also the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And yeah, we'll see. I may be doing a gaming video next. I don't know what I'll be doing. So it kind of depends on life and kind of depends on stitching and kind of depends on just everything in general. So yeah, enjoy the video and we'll see you soon. Bye. I have to find my mouse. And there we go. Toodaloo.